I just finished Razorblade Tears. Ike Randolph and Buddy Lee Jenkins are two men who seemingly do not have a lot in common, except for two important things. They're both ex-cons, and both of their sons have recently been murdered. And to make it even just that much more interesting, their sons, Derek and Isaiah, were an interracial married couple who are survived by their very young daughter, Ariana. Ike and Buddy Lee, two fathers who were previously at odds with the sexuality and life choices of their sons, are now racked with guilt and regret and are going to join forces in an explosive way as they pair their criminal talents from their past lives with an incredible lust for revenge. They are going to find out who killed their boys, and they don't care if they have to burn down southeastern Virginia to do it. I thought Razorblade Tears was excellent, and one of my favorite things about it as a whole is the very smooth way that it blends a lot of different elements into a fast-paced crime thriller. Previously bulletproof men brought low by the hand of justice who now, years later, are trying to live on the straight and narrow. The struggle that macho heterosexual fathers deal with when their sons come out as gay. The grief of losing a loved one. The coming together of two men who overcome their social and racial backgrounds and gain understanding. And the burning desire for revenge we see when these two go scorched earth for justice. They both know that nothing good can come from their vendetta, but they both know there is no other option. These are two men who would tell you that they haven't done very much right in their lives. But this is a thing they can do right, even knowing full well it will likely get them killed. I thought the way that Cosby was able to tie all of these different elements together and have them flow and keep a steady pace was awesome. His depictions of violence and the very real cost and damage that does to the human spirit I thought was very powerfully rendered. And he moves us along at a very consistent clip so that once shit actually kicks off, we are boom, gone off to the races. His character work with Ike and Buddy Lee and even a couple of the other side characters that I won't mention because I don't want to spoil anything, I thought were really great. And I thought over the course of the book that we really got to know who Ike and Buddy Lee were and peel back the layers like a cake to see what made these guys tick. And I thought it was just really great, especially for a book that is not particularly long. Good action, good characters, good story. These are going to be slightly petty. It is me we are dealing with here. And as always, this is just my opinion. Feel free to disagree, but try not to be a dick about it. Sometimes the dialogue between Ike and Buddy Lee veered dangerously close to melodramatic crime noir movie, and then crossed the line to get very close to bad buddy cop dialogue. I've seen what these hands can do, and I just know in my heart that I could never change. I am who I am, and who I am is a killer. That's not a direct quote, but it's not far off. And that had a slight tendency to kind of ruin some of the vibes for me. It's not all of the time, but it is some of the time. I also thought that some of the depictions of some of the gay characters were a bit hollow. Derek, who is Buddy Lee's son, is a gay man, and he is a cake decorator or like a wedding cake baker, something along those lines. I don't exactly remember. And it's not that that's outside the realm of possibility. It just felt a little stereotypical. And then Isaiah, Ike's son, is a gay man. He is a reporter, and he works at the Rainbow Review. These aren't heinous, and I think they're well-intentioned, but it was just like a little on the nose for me. I'm not a gay man. I cannot say necessarily that these are definitely wrong or offensive, but they did feel a little hokey to me at times. And then there is a scene that happens at a gay bar that just felt very off to me and was just such a very straight down the line, two straight tough guys go to a gay bar and make every wrong assumption about everything that happens to them. That scene was like a definite miss for me. Other than that, I really enjoyed this book. A fast-paced crime thriller with LGBTQ representation, vengeance, redemption, grief, the love of a father, racial tensions. I don't think I've read anything like this before in this genre, and I'm really excited to get into more S.A. Cosby soon. If you liked the video, please give me a like or a follow or a comment. Razorblade Tears gets 4 out of 5 hammers.